Okay, this is the quick video on demonstrating the updates on Blender 5.2's UI and more specifically focus on the Grease Pencil 2D animation workspace. And what I have in this viewport right now, and or this is the previous version. This is the screenshot of the previous Blender 4.2, which is the version that my professor used for teaching a basics for Grease Pencil a while ago. And since then, the Blender has changed a lot of things, and a lot of features and options are now switched over to more different places now. And I'm going to demonstrate which options have been changed or removed. So let me get this started. Before, set the Grease Pencil to front. Ignore all that. Now first off, we have this guide feature is now no longer available. And what is replaced right here is a layers. It's called the layers panel right here. And now this guide feature is removed, and this layer is now moved to this top corner of the 3D viewport. Once I click here, it's going to see existing layers. You can able to add new layers and remove. And we have here is the material, and here this is where you can toggle the material. You can either use the custom made materials or change the color attribute. And unlike a previous version, this color choice right here, let me change to this one. In the previous one is already grayed out when selected this material node, and in the latest one, this color palette is going to appear when you select the color attribute on top right here. And let me change this to material, and in here you're going to see, in the previous one, you're going to see a lot of this shapes on this toolbar, but unfortunately we don't. Unfortunately, in this latest one, you don't have that. But instead, and this is one I already covered in my last video, if you hold down the left click on this box right here, and you keep holding down the left mouse click, you're going to select the various different shapes options here. And let's say I want to select this polyline, then hover over the mouse here and let go of the left click, and now you can start using a polyline tool like this. And if you want to go back to using a box, then just hold down the left mouse click and then select the box. Yeah, just hover over the mouse here and just let go of the left mouse click. Alright? And this trim tool is now separated. Oops. This trim tool is now separated along with this drawing tools. And we have this eyedropper right here. And here is the another features that professor taught in his basics of Grease Pencil inside of Blender. You have this drawing from the back, auto merge the strokes, and this is the multi-frame features, and these five and other, and also including these tools also. All these features are now moved entirely to right over here. And press the N key to open up the sidebar. And once you go to Tool during the drop mode, you can able to change the pencil strokes right here. Also the switch between the colors from material to color attribute, so you can select the random colors on this palette, or you can use the color wheel to customize. And here is the edit mode, and this is the annotate tool, this annotation tool, which means you're actually, instead of animating, you're writing down like a note for like a certain changes you need to make for the animation, such as just make a character pose here, then make sure that you can able to timing it, or just drawing another pose that where the character is going to move. Now this is only available inside of edit mode and a sculpting mode, in which I'm going to cover in the next video. But this annotation tool is not going to be available inside of a drawing tool. Let me go back, and in here we only have this like a brush tool instead of having an annotation here. So let me go back, and a lot of these like toolbars are also minimalized, and you select right here, you also see another share and tool spear. And on the top right here, let me select this back. We're going to have this stroke selection mode. We have this like a vertex point selection, and we have this like stroke selection, and also we have this and we also have this like intersection as well. And the multi-frame, also we have this multi-framing has moved over to on the right side right here. And right now I have a select box option, which is a lot more. It pretty much doesn't have a lot of changes, but we don't seem to have any like a curve editing, or no, we have no more of this curve editing in this new Blender. Now we have this sculpting mode, and what you're going to immediately notice is this like a sidebar tools right here. It is much more minimal. It is much more minimalized, and you're not able to select any of the like options here, such as the smooth tool, the thickness, and the grab and pinch and etc. And all of this feature is now moved up to the top right here. So I'm gonna select the brush, and just like in a draw mode, you can just click here and able to see all the different like features for sculpting. And if you only want to select a certain amount of the brushes you want to use, on the left side right here in the asset library, you can select the contrast, transform, and utilities. But in the most case, we will just select all, so we can see all this feature right here. And instead of this, you can also go down on this asset library on the bottom of the viewport. You can able to see just different brushes on this tab right here. If I press the sidebar and on this tool, in the brush settings, you can have a lot more like adjusting the like a stroke for doing a sculpting. You can also stabilize the brush tool. And let me go back to drawing mode, for example. On the So on the drawing mode right here, you're also going to see that only have a single brush, the single brush option on the toolbar right here. You can also access to this like a different different brushes on this asset libraries on the bottom, or you can just select on the top left right here. You can select like various drawing options. You can select the various like a brush options you can do when you're doing some like illustrations or animations. So yeah, I was doing this without any rehearsal or anything. I was just wanted to go a much more quick overview on the changes on the Blender's UI for working on 2D animation using a grease pencil. I hope this video helped you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. So have a good rest of your day, everyone. I'll see you soon.